It is a Martin's Monday.
Registered dietitian Kristin St gives us tips on how to stay healthy during the holidays. Well, we are back in the test kitchen at Martin's, and I'm joined by Kristin, the registered dietitian. So it's interesting to me, and I bet for our friends at home too, I wouldn't have thought that Martin's would have a registered dietitian.
Yes, it's still fairly new. I've been with Martin's for only a few years, but if you think about it, the grocery store is the perfect place to learn about nutrition, right? Because we can walk the aisles, we can look at those labels, and we can learn together.
And you can be like, don't buy that, don't buy that. Craig Gibson, put those chips away. I know, I got you. But it's another one of the amazing things about Martin's and their commitment to our community.
Yes.
And so I just love knowing that today.
Yes, no, it's our way to give back, and most of the programs are free or very low cost.
That's awesome. Well, today we're going to talk about kind of an alternative product, right? So many people have dietary restrictions, gluten and lactose intolerance, right? And so all of these things are mounting up, and it does make shopping so difficult.
Yes.
And so we've got a great product today.
Shopping difficult, or in the holiday season, if you are a host and you have family members or friends coming over that have some of these, it can make it a little challenging. So hopefully this is a quick and easy recipe that anyone can feel confident making. And this one, today we are going to look at Violife mozzarella shreds. So this is a vegan product. It is also gluten-free, kosher. So it kind of hits, again, those nutritional notes.
All of them. Like all the boxes are checked, and it tastes good.
Yes, yes. A lot of those dairy-free cheese alternatives are known for not being creamy, but I will say this one melts really nicely. It's a very creamy texture, so top of the list there.
So it just kind of fools you into believing you're having the real thing.
Absolutely.
So let's dive right in. So many people love mushrooms.
Absolutely.
And it is something that we do kind of prepare more, maybe more during the holiday than other times. So how are we doing it today?
So we have our big portobello mushroom caps here, and then I just drizzled a little bit of balsamic vinegar in there to kind of...
so it's already good.
Yeah, and honestly, the pores of the mushrooms soak it right in, so it's already in there. And then we're just gonna add in all of these wonderful things. So you can customize it how you want, but today I chose to do tomatoes and basil.
Red for Christmas.
Yep, so red
Green
for
Christmas.
Yes,
love that.
Perfect. So I'm just quartering the...
Are we gonna put glitter in it for Christmas?
We could, right?
I don't know
Go down there to the baking aisle, get edible
Oh, that's
glitter,
true,
right?
you could, yeah. I was being funny, but you can totally do that.
Oh, absolutely. Get that white sparkle on there.
Love it.
So I'm just quartering the tomatoes, and we're just gonna throw them into the bowl. I'm gonna also take our basil and just chop up some of that. And that's really it. Again, you can customize it, but this is so simple, and really, again, the holidays, we don't wanna stress out any hosts if they're, again, dealing with those dietary restrictions that are new to them.
Well, and that is so true.
Yeah.
When you are hosting people for the holiday and you're conscious of that, it becomes a stressful thing. And so this kind of product, better safe than sorry sometimes, right? So if you know that you've got some people with some issues, go ahead and use this product because it really is very similar to the real thing.
Yes, and we want to keep you out of the kitchen time-wise so you can spend that with family and friends. So we did tomatoes, basil, salt, pepper, garlic, and olive oil.
You might not know this about me, but I'm a master in the kitchen.
Are you?
I mean, that's what the promos say.
Awesome.
So look at me.
Look
just
at you
folding
stirring.
all of this in so beautifully. Okay, what's next?
So then you're just gonna fill each portobello with a little bit of that goodness. So again, this is not one that you have to be super stringent on the recipe and the measuring. Just kind of eyeball it however you want.
And yeah, it's just all about your taste and oh, that looks so good. It does look so festive too. And like you said, there's a lot of people who would, I know, compare a good portobello mushroom to a steak.
Yes, absolutely. It does have that meaty-like texture.
Okay, look at that.
And then you're gonna take your mozzarella shred and put it on top.
It even feels like cheese.
It does feel like cheese, yeah.
Okay, and then you can kind of do that to taste, and depending on how ooey and gooey you'd like it.
And then you're just going to put it on a baking sheet in an oven about 400 degrees, about 10 to 12 minutes. You want obviously the cheese to melt, kind of get that nice golden color.
As I understand from other cooking segments here at Martin's, that the mushroom should feel kind of spongy.
Yes.
And that's how you know it's done.
No, it's done, absolutely.
And then presto magic, the magic of
here.
TV, you did such a good job. Look at that, folks.
So
those look so Oh,
the
good.
balsamic kind of caramelized. The cheese has that golden color. I did put some fresh thyme sprigs on top to kind of pop that green again for the holiday season. But again, a quick and easy appetizer.
A great presentation, a great taste.
Yeah, if you wanted to make it smaller, do the smaller mushroom caps and just kind of dice your tomatoes and stuff a little bit finer. That would be an easy finger food if you're doing a bigger party.
And you know, one of the things I love about Martin's is there's so many things within the deli itself that you can just grab and go.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, I've often bought the already diced up tomatoes and onions and like, you know, and you could use that and not have to do any chopping at all.
Yeah.
And then really just a quick and easy appetizer that really is going to be great for anybody, but especially our friends who have some dietary issues.
Yep, and then from my perspective, a dietitian, you're getting some veggies in there too, right?
Look at you. Hitting all the boxes today, Kristin. Well, it's a pleasure being with you, and I think this is a great holiday treat for our friends at home. So, you know, come to Martin's and stock up and invite me. I'll come. I'm gonna get lots of invitations, Jack.
There you are.
So Martin's is a store for everyone. Martins-supermarkets.com. You can also find them on Facebook and Twitter. They've got a lot of great services that maybe you don't know about. So check out their website and explore what Martin's has to offer. Coming up.